really growing. We are a team size of 23 right now in Pune and 3 in the US. We're constantly adding to our project portfolio to ensure that we get more and more projects done for our customers, and also focusing on increasing the value of each project. We understand that the customer needs a one-point contact for a product. The customer doesn't have to run and need not run pillar to post to create a product and to manufacture the product. So we value our partnerships, which are typically in the software domain, industrial design domain, and the mechanical engineering domain. We have an array of customers that we have served so far, which range from Fortune 100 companies to startups, and are typically based in US, India, and in Europe. So what next? The growth strategy. We are basically trying to grow organically and inorganically. From an organic perspective, we are working on getting more customers and also increasing the projects with our existing customers. We are working on creating anchor customers this financial year to ensure that we have these customers from whom we get more projects. We are focusing on hardware agnostic projects so that the cycle and the life cycle of each project gets reduced. And we are leveraging our partnerships to cross-sell, and that has worked pretty well. Inorganically, we are looking at small and medium-sized companies whose owners basically want to slow down and retire. This strategy is basically geared towards getting more projects, getting more customers, trying to get access to more domains, and also to strengthen our own domains. We are also working on strengthening our manufacturing portfolio. The existing setup that we have supports prototype runs and small production orders. With a semi-automatic in-house line, we would be able to have another point of contact with our customer, and we'll be able to leverage that to serve our customers better. It will also create a recurring revenue, and we'll be able to use that for our in-house orders for manufacturing as well. We're also working on creating IP for outright sale and royalty basis. With the interaction that we have, and we regularly work with our Indian customers, we have seen that these customers are looking for a product and there's a need out there, but they may not necessarily want the product designed from us. They need the actual product in their hand. So we are using 15 to 20% of our resources to ensure that the product gets created by us and we actually give the product to our customer. We're also working on strengthening our US presence by creating a sales partnership model in the US. So what makes us different? So we are technocrats with a passion for developing exciting electronic products. We love what we do. We like to assist our customers by using us and the products that we create so that they can stay ahead of the game. We are a single point of contact for the customer, as I said, so that he doesn't have to run everywhere to create a product. We like to create cutting-edge products in India. And last but not the least, we would like to be partners with our customers, not just mere vendors. So if you would like to get your next product conceptualized, please do visit us at www.mappin.com. Thank you. Okay, any questions?
So, do you have a confidentiality agreement in place? A person comes with his idea and then you do the electronics things, and then of course you can become partners and IP royalty because now you have the product. There may not be so much of strong restrictions for marketing the product. You may own an IP, but if you violate an IP and sell the product out globally, probably you could make money, he could make money, but then chances are in the long run, this happens in China, you know, a product is outsourced, like let's say from Apple MacBook Air, and then it's multiplied, and then you have an Apple clone coming into the market. Is there something in place which you have an agreement with the entrepreneur where you can stop, help him protect his rights and your rights?
Well, as I said, I mean, to begin with, of course, we sign a non-disclosure agreement to ensure that the product is not disclosed anywhere when they are typically working in the stealth mode. And we also have a non-compete agreement with the customer to ensure that we do not compete directly with the customer, and the product that we are creating for him is not created for specifically another customer who could essentially compete with him, or by us so that we could compete with him. So there's a non-disclosure agreement in place, and then there's a non-compete agreement in place. Does that answer your question?
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Ajay, you talked about IP for outright sale or royalty. Do you also have plans of getting into products of your own with your own IP and so on that you will sell in your own brand eventually?
So far we think that that's a different ballgame altogether. The reason we are getting into IP is because with the interaction that we have with Indian customers, they are not eager on paying for design expenses. So we understand there is a need, we understand there is a gap to be filled. So we basically say that okay, we'll create the product and we'll give it to you, and then we'll basically amortize the design cost over time.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
The next company is Splashgain, and this company addresses again a frustrating problem with the admission process into educational institutes. And here to talk about how they're solving that is founder Swapnil Dharmadhikari.
Good evening to everyone. I am Swapnil Dharmadhikari, founder and director of the company Splashgain Technology Solutions Private Limited. So we have our flagship platform eProvice.com that is running in the market very successfully. So basically we are into education sector. We are having online admission platform which caters to the audience of schools, colleges, postgraduate institute as well as graduation institute or various kind of educational institute. So what is the problem that we are trying to solve? So if you take a scenario, consider you are a parent, you want to take admission for your child in the school. So what exactly you will do in the today's scenario? You will have to visit the school, each and every school. You need to get the application form, you need to go to the bank, get the demand draft, get all the document attestation process. Or even if there are multiple websites, you need to visit individual website, get the form, do everything manually, then keep tracking everything. So that is the very tedious task, and this problem exists right from preschool to the post-graduation level. So everywhere such a scenario exists, and that problem is there all over India. So if you consider overall scenario, what we are trying to do, we are trying to simplify overall process. So if you take example of say travel portal, makemytrip.com, what they are doing various kind of online bookings through their portal. So similarly what we are doing as a eProvice.com, application forms for various institutes are available online. So if you want to apply to various schools, colleges, you can visit the site, you can fill the application forms, or even you can upload your photograph, you can upload your attestation documents like HSC mark sheet, SSC mark sheet, even caste certificates are required. So all those things you can do at a single platform, and even you can make the application form fee payment online, you will get instant receipts. So everything is directly integrated with the school database or education institute database. So whenever you are going to submit your online application form, it directly reaches to the education institute. So it results in automation of the various processes, and it also helps students, parents. So if you consider our business model, we have multiple business models based on the schools, colleges, right? If it is a school which want to use our platform for running their online admission, then it is per transaction base. And in case of some of the education institute, they also want to do some kind of online brand building or online marketing kind of stuff. So in that case, we have yearly subscription model as well. So basically, we are projecting ourselves as an online e-commerce portal, very focused on education sector. So we started with the online application forms, but we are moving forward with additional alliance services. So this is current situation for eProvice.com. We have 35 plus education institute as well as universities, larger universities which are using our platform. So we have our client base not only in Pune region plus Mumbai, New Delhi or South India. So and slowly and surely we are expanding all over India. So our first target is definitely to consolidate our position in the market and to be the leader in case of educational e-commerce online space. So even we received angel investment from Rathi Strategic Ventures Private Limited last year. So it was around 1 crore. So we are utilizing that fund for the working capital or product development or overall enhancement of the platform. And we have also used it to ramp up our marketing as well as sales team. So definitely going forward, we are looking for $1 to $3 million of US dollar of the funding in the coming 1 or 2 quarters. So not only we are catering to the online admission forms, but we are also adding additional avenues so that we can generate the revenues. So if you consider overall target customer is visiting to fill the forms. So next need of the customer is going to be academic books, educational CDs. educational notes or anything related to competitive exam preparation. So all those things that we are trying to add on our platform, and also we are going